Hey guys, it's Ale and I'm back with another pick a card reading. So I had asked the cards what's coming for love for each of the piles, but a lot of the piles, for some of you guys just needed to like release things, and there was a lot of stagnant energy in the piles. Things like moving on and stuff that needed to happen. So I just want to let you guys know that for every pile, they didn't tell me what's coming for love. They kind of told me what you needed to release and what you needed to do in order to like move move along and receive that love. But so yeah, so there were some piles that did tell me like what's coming for love, but a lot of them there was like a theme of like healing and moving on and stuff. So yeah, but here we have pile 1 and then it goes to pile 4. So I'm going to give you guys a second to choose your piles and then we'll jump into it. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 1. Um, First I'm going to read these cards because they're pretty big and they take up like the screen. And then I have some more cards over here. I don't know if you can see them. And I'll place them on top. So you guys have the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Princess of Hearts. So with the Fool, I feel like you guys are already starting a new phase of your life. And the next cards, these 3 cards, I feel like they were kind of like, they feel like they've already happened. So you guys could have been feeling already heartbroken, and like I feel like you guys are longing for something. And then you guys have 8 of Pentacles, so that's like you guys are working hard you were working hard to get to where you are now, which is like you're ready to move on and you're ready to heal, to move forward. And then with the Princess of Hearts, you guys are that's where that sense of longing comes in. You guys are longing for romance. You guys might be someone who's very romantic, and you long for someone to be able to give that romance to, or even receive romance from. Okay, and then let's see what you guys have here. You guys have the Hermit, the Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Sun, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6, the Lovers, and Page of Cups. So, okay. With the 10 of Pentacles here, again, there's like, you guys are ready to do the work and to like close old cycles. And then you have the Emperor, so I feel like this group might, you guys might be in your masculine right now, but you've done the planning and now you're ready to take action, basically. The action being like the inner work, because you have the Hermit. So now's not the time for you guys to be very social. So I don't see like a relationship happening soon, because you guys still have work to do like within you guys. Let's see what else. I feel like you guys Okay, one thing you guys need to work on is you guys have this like expectation that any person you meet is just going to treat you the same as the last person, or that it's some type of expectation. Like you guys can be like, oh, well, everyone I meet always leaves, so the next person I meet is probably going to leave me too. And then it happens because you guys hold that expectation, so you kind of look for that subconsciously. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like you guys stay up at night and you kind of like fantasize about a new relationship, about something new coming along. But I feel like I said, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Some advice would be just to follow your feelings, work on the expectations that you have, clear those cycles with old relationships, that could be friendships or like romantic partners. And because I do see success for you guys, so there's the sun, you guys have success. You guys are very charming, very bright, but I just feel like you guys are in this low energy at the moment where there's like anxiety coming in, worrying, longing for something that you can't have yet. And I feel like I said, I feel like the people who are watching this pile might be mostly masculine people. I feel like this pile is very strong though, because you have the Emperor. So I feel like you guys, even though you have like these expectations because of hurt from the past, you guys, like I said, are always charming, are always bright. You don't really let it show that you have these expectations, but it does kind of like sabotage the relationships that you guys get in. Okay, and with the King of Wands, I feel like a lot of people in this pile that chose pile 1, you guys could have dark hair. Like I said, be mostly masculine, or that's a person from your past. If it's someone from your past, I feel like this person is still thinking about you in a romantic way. They might still want you, but that doesn't mean that it's the best idea to go back to this person. And that's only for some of you guys. But with the Lovers and the Sun, I do see success for this group once they start healing those cycles and get out of a slump that you guys are feeling. But yeah, so that's what I have for pile 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 2. For this group, I feel like you guys feel kind of like stuck and stagnant. Like you guys are in a situation, you guys might already be in a relationship, and it feels like you guys, for some of you, it feels like some of you are kind of scared to leave and scared to move on. Or you can be like single but still stuck on someone from the past, or still stuck in this kind of energy where you don't know how to move on in order to receive the love that you guys want. Because, okay, so this group has 8 of Swords here. 8 of Swords is like you guys are in a situation feeling stuck. It's kind of simple to get out of that situation logically, but emotionally you guys are scared to leave, or you guys just feel very stuck. But you do have 4 of Swords. I feel like you guys are slowly becoming ready to move forward and to get yourself out of that situation and out of that stagnant energy. And then you guys have Prince of Wands. So that's letting me know that you guys can do it, especially with the Strength card at the end. You guys can do it. And it's probably going to be something simple that you couldn't see because emotionally you were stuck in that situation. It's simple as like moving away from this person, and I don't mean like moving like houses, because that's not simple. I'm just like, take some time from this person, or kind of like planning, I guess. Getting yourself ready and start planning on how to distance yourself from this person emotionally and then physically. Or if it's not a person and you guys are single, then it's just about like, start planning on how to get out of that stagnant energy, start going out more, getting yourself ready to be more social, things like that. And then I have more cards here for you guys, so I'm going to stop recording and just like lay them out, and then I'll start again. Okay, so here are the rest of the cards for pile 2, and what I'm seeing is, like I said, some of you may be in a toxic relationship, or you just realize that it's not something that you want anymore. So I do see you guys contemplating and eventually leaving this relationship. The reason I say it might be toxic is because you guys have the Devil and you have the Justice card. So for the Justice card, what it means when I pull it for someone in a reading is like, you were the one that was wronged. And like that someone did something to you guys that requires, or that you want justice for. So I say like it could be toxic relationship for some of you guys. But you guys could have really been in love with this person, because you guys have the Four of Wands, and that to me is like the marriage card, or like a big celebration card. So you guys saw like a future with this person. And for the rest of you, where it wasn't a person, you guys could have been like in a bad time in your life where you were abusing substances. Like maybe you guys are going out a little too much. Maybe you guys just always wanted to go drinking, always wanted to, it's kind of like you guys you were going out socially, but you were kind of like hurting yourselves by how much you were going out and what you guys were doing. But yeah, okay, so coming back to the people who are in that relationship, I do see you guys leaving because you guys have Five of Cups here, and that is someone who is leaving your life, or who has left your life. So maybe you guys have already gotten out of that relationship, and now you guys are trying to find a way to disconnect yourselves emotionally from this person. And for some of you, you guys are barely starting to get out of that relationship. I also feel like pile 2, you always wanted more for yourself, but you just kind of like convinced yourself to stay in this relationship or this situation. I feel like because of that, there was a lot of inner conflict, because you kind of like were angry at yourselves for staying. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I see like you can leave and you can get through this, but you have to put in the work. You have to want to get through this. Like, I feel like you guys, some people might try to help you, but you can't receive the help if you don't want to help yourself. Basically, it kind of feels like that energy. Like you guys you guys have to want to leave in order to like do all of this work. And you guys have Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys feel like you're balancing two priorities. Maybe you feel like right now is not the time to put in the work to leave. Maybe you guys are waiting for something, but I kind of want to let you guys know that there'll never feel like there's a right time to leave someone, or a situation that you want to leave. You just have to want to leave. Okay, and so with like the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, I feel like that conflict within you guys is going to kind of like, it's going to settle down and it's going to clear, and you guys are going to be able to make a clear decision. And I feel like that decision is going to be the one I'm speaking of, the one where you leave and you kind of start finding yourself and find what you want again. But yeah, so that's what I have for pile 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 3. What I'm getting from you guys, or for you guys right now, is that you guys are closing a cycle, or closing, like, you guys are basically on a new chapter of your life, because you guys have the World and then you have Death. So Death is like saying that something has ended, and then the World is like something new has begun, basically. So you guys are on like a new phase, a new chapter of your lives. And you guys have the High Priestess. So I feel like there's the majority of the people watching this pile are feminine, or you guys are coming into your femininity. And then you guys have Four of Hearts. So I feel like you guys are coming into this energy where you feel like the people who have like been brought into your lives aren't good enough for you. Or you just feel like what you've been through, you didn't really deserve. And now you kind of want to step into that energy of like, I want what I deserve, and I'm going to wait for it. And like that you're not going to give anyone a chance if they don't have all the qualities that you want, or if they're not going to treat you with like what you believe you deserve and stuff. And then I have some more cards here for you guys. Hold on. Okay, so for the rest of your guys' cards, what really stuck out to me is you have Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, and then you have the World card again. So I feel like that's just confirmation that you guys are like ready to move on. You guys are on a new journey. But okay, so what confused me was the Three of Swords. So okay, never mind. I got it. It clicked. Okay, so like I had said before, I feel like you guys are realizing that you guys have not received what you deserve and stuff from past partners or past friendships. Just in general, you guys feel like you have not been receiving what you deserve. And that's where that pain and heartbreak is coming in. Because you feel like why? You guys are asking yourselves, like, why have I not been given what I deserve? Or why was I treated like that in the past? So I feel like you guys that's where the pain's coming in and stuff. And there's a little bit of conflict because you guys have Five of Wands. But I feel like it's conflict within your head of kind of like how you should go about things. And I feel like you guys are still learning how to how to unlearn things from the past, you guys are basically learning how to treat yourselves as well. And I see you guys are starting to treat yourselves better because you have Ace of Cups. You guys are starting to fill your own cup with love. So there's self-love coming in as well. You guys have Ace of Swords, so I feel like you guys are starting to speak things like, how do I say it? You guys are starting to like communicate what it is you feel like you deserve. So you guys are starting to like, if you meet someone, you're going to tell them like, this is what I expect from you, and I don't like, if you give me anything less, then you're out. You guys have Knight of Pentacles though, so I feel like you guys are not, what is that word? Like you guys are not going to be putting 50-50 anymore. Because in the past it wasn't really 50-50. You guys were putting in more than 50 and you were not receiving 50. And but what is that word? Compromise. Okay, so you guys are tired of compromising. You guys are not going to compromise anymore until you meet that person that is worth compromising for. Okay, and you guys have Two of Wands. So I feel like you guys, like I said, there's self-love coming in. You guys are stepping into who you want to be. Especially with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you guys are getting your wishes. You guys are getting your manifestations because you guys have switched your mentality and you guys are giving yourself that self-love that you expect from other people. You guys are like embodying basically the relationship that you want and the relationship that you expect. And once you embody that, it kind of comes to you. But you guys have Four of Swords. So I feel like because all of this change is happening and it's kind of happening quickly within you guys are going to be feeling more tired and more drained to do things, how do I say it, to do like everyday things. Like you guys don't want to go to work. You guys want to stay home and play basically. You guys want to be creative. You guys want to, it feels like exploring your inner child, like do things that you used to love to do and stuff. Because this pile, like I said, is very feminine. It feels very feminine. So I feel like you guys are healing your inner child. You want to stay home and create and manifest and stuff instead of like going out to work and doing everyday normal things. But yeah, so I feel like you guys, like I said, the main message was just like stepping into the self-love that you guys know you deserve, embodying that love, finding who you guys are, and like sticking to it actually. Like you don't lower your expectations for anyone and don't compromise with anyone until you find that person, and then that person's going to come to you guys. So yeah, so that is what I have for pile 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 3. What I'm getting for you guys is that with the Three of Wands, I feel like you guys might be planning to travel soon. And I feel like you guys might meet someone when you guys are like on vacation or when you guys are traveling. And it might be when you guys travel to the beach, because I did choose like a seashell for this pile. But I feel like that's only for some of you guys. But okay, let's see what else. The Hierophant. So I feel like you guys are going to be taking advice from like friends or family members. And I feel like their advice is going to be to like have patience. Kind of slow things down, especially your approach if you're like if you're the one trying to approach people, to slow down and kind of soften your approach. But also to have patience for yourself and a little bit more self-love. And then you guys have Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's something to do with boundaries, communication-wise, that needs some work. Either you guys can be the one crossing people's boundaries, and that is why people close to you will be giving you that advice of like you need to soften yourself and like slow yourself down a little bit. Or other people could be crossing your boundaries. So they're saying that you need to have more of that self-love to be able to tell them not to, or to kind of stop them from doing that. But I do have some more cards here for you guys, so let me pull those out really quick and we'll kind of see a little bit more. Okay, so here are the rest of the cards for pile 4. And okay, so the boundary thing, I feel like I got a little bit of... Okay. So I feel like this pile is kind of divided into people who, one, need to speak up for themselves more and kind of like work on that communication boundary. And then two, the other group of you guys need to work on not crossing people's boundaries. I feel like maybe when you guys are angry, you guys can say stuff that is very hurtful and you kind of cross people's boundaries that way. So that's something that you guys need to work on. And I feel like you guys know who you guys are because you have the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys know. So, okay. Let me see. You guys have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like for everyone that chose this pile, you guys are kind of stepping into your power, basically. You guys are stepping into who you want to be. You guys can also be very intuitive as well, very intuitive. Or you guys are very divinely protected because you guys have Wheel of Fortune and it's like divine intervention. You guys are very divinely protected. Okay, so you guys do have Knight of Wands, and Eight of Wands? Yeah, it's Eight of Wands. You guys have, okay. So I feel like this group is very impulsive. You guys might make fast decisions. But I don't see that kind of being like a really bad thing because like I said, you guys are very divinely protected and guided, that you don't really make like bad decisions. They're just kind of want you guys to slow down a little bit when making a decision or like finding things that you want to do and you can just like jump to do it. They kind of want you to like slow down. Okay. Ace of Wands. I feel like pile 4 is very creative. You guys might also be getting messages in your dreams, so to like write your dreams down. But I'm not seeing anything here in regards to like what's coming for love. I'm seeing more of like what needs to be worked on. So I feel like that's something that you guys need to do before anything else, because they're not telling me what's coming for love for you guys. There's also, they're saying too that there's going to be a change in mindset happening for a lot of you guys. It could be a change in belief or just like a change in mindset about a situation or about how to handle things. It could be for anything basically, but there's going to be a change in mindset. I'm not really seeing anything else for pile 4. This is like the shortest pile, I would say, because I feel like you guys are kind of on the right path with the Wheel of Fortune. It's just those things that needs to be worked on. Like I said, for some of you guys need to stop crossing people's boundaries, and for the other half, you guys need to speak up when people cross your boundaries. But I feel like the reading was overall very good. You guys are stepping into your power and who you want to be, and you guys are becoming you guys are stepping into that creativity as well. But yeah, so that is what I have for pile 4. I'm sorry, it's like the shortest pile, but I also feel like that's very good. I feel like you guys are very close to kind of like doing the inner work and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.